I think that in terms of the law, there's always a place of why the law is written, and sometimes the law is in place to protect the public, so that for the public's interest, the public gets to understand what kind of behavior is to be avoided. Like life is very precious, and we should not take this into our own hands. But on the other hand, we want to consider why some of these people, find life has no more meaning to continue, and that's when they attempt suicide. And for these people, I think that is more than what the law can do. Perhaps one of the things that we can offer is to provide them psychological support or counseling services. I think in some of this, what these people are trying to say is to reach out and say, where can I get help? I think what is more meaningful and what is a more important question is, what kind of help can these people receive at this point of need?
No, this law against suicide for those who attempt suicide is a very old law. It was brought in, if I don't believe, pre-independence time by the British law, based on the British law. Over the years, the society has changed, our views about life is changed, so it is rather very outdated. We shouldn't, a person who is attempting suicide is actually crying, attempted suicide is like a cry for help, and they need help, and they shouldn't be punished for their attempts due to attempting suicide. So I think that we have to take measures to change the law, and so that what they need is more counseling and helping them to solve their problems, and why they try to come to this, came to the end of their whatever attempts they've had trying to save or overcome their problems. It's a sort of a last resort. So we shouldn't punish them, but rather help them to overcome their problems.
Maybe we either have to revise this law, or totally abandon this law. This is unfair because if by this punishment when we want to impose a punishment on somebody, is hoping that this punishment will help them to become better, to learn from the lesson. But for people who want to commit suicide, this is not the way to solve the problem. Even by punishment, if they have a suicidal feeling, if they're still having the problem, by sending them to jail, you think their problem will be over? You think their suicidal feeling will be elevated? It doesn't. The punishment doesn't treat the cause. So I think this punishment is not justified in this way, because you have to look at the cause, why they want to commit suicide. As far as preventers is concerned, we offer listening ears to people who are facing emotional distress. I think talking does help a lot, because caller call in to voice out whatever emotional disturbance they have without being judged, without being laughed at. And they know there are people who care. They are not alone. They feel more encouraged to carry on their life. It's the encouragement we want to give. Discuss options with them. There are many possibilities in life. If this window has been closed, there may be another window open for you. Actually, all suicidal people, they will show up some symptoms and signs. Some of them like depressed. People suffering from depression has a very high risk of committing suicide. So if your family member, any of your family member is suffering from depression, be alert. The other ones like suddenly feeling helpless, hopeless, worthlessness, giving away their belongings, their pets, or change in habits like eating more or less, or sleep. Sleep either sleep very little, I can't sleep, insomnia, or they sleep a lot, or withdraw from social, or giving hint. Our helpline number is 3312300, and we need your help to help us to publicize this phone number. Can you take out your handphone and put this number into your phone, and try your best to inform your friends. This is the hotline number we offer emotional help: 0733-12300. Service hour from 4 in the afternoon till 12 midnight. Every day, 365 days a year.